Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Rita Egidio, and welcome to the Influential Creatrix. And I'm excited because I know you are in Africa, right?
Yes.
Okay, I grew up in Africa. I grew up
Awesome.
I grew up in a little tiny island on the equator in front of Gabon. So it's an ex-colony of Portugal named São Tomé e Príncipe, and I love it. So my dear guests, please tell who you are, your name, and where are you from, and what you do.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much, Rita, for the invitation. So I am Sibongile. I am from Swaziland. I work with, I'm in Swaziland. That's in Southern Africa. For those
I know, my
just
father
to give you an idea where it is.
My father is from Mozambique. So,
oh, nice, neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors. So what I do is I work with moms that are living with pre-diabetes or have just been diagnosed with diabetes, and I help them lose weight, and I help them get more energy and remove the brain fog, and just get them excited about creating fun memories with their kids. Once they get the energy back, then they become unstoppable. So that's what I do.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
How did it happen? What is the story behind?
So growing up, my mom actually got diagnosed with gestational diabetes when she was pregnant with my youngest sister. Mm-hmm. And so the story with gestational diabetes is normally for most people is once they have the baby, it just goes away. And unfortunately with my mom, she never got rid of it. It never went away, and it actually developed to type 2 diabetes. So she lived with it for over 20 years, but she unfortunately passed away. So I watched her struggle with diabetes, and I grew up being told that it's genetic. Once someone in your family has it, chances are you'll have it. So yeah, I grew up just being conscious of diabetes and what it can do in terms of your quality of life and what kind of complications kind of start happening as far as your health is concerned once you have diabetes. So that's how the journey started for me. But then when I got pregnant with my second in 2018, and in the second trimester, I also got diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and that just brought back my mom's struggle, and it was a scary period. I just decided I need to get my health back on track. It wasn't easy, but I was able to then reverse the gestational diabetes while I was still pregnant. So by the time I had my baby, I didn't have diabetes anymore. And now I'm like, I need to help more people. That's what I do. So that's how it happened for me.
Oh my God, you are a rock star.
Thank you.
And me being a mom of 5, I know, but I never had diabetes, even if I was always very into sweets and sugar and chocolate and you name it. But I'm a lucky one. Tell me, I was going to ask you why, but you told you why already. So tell me, what kind of system do you have? So what kind of secret? So how can give some, not giving away everything, give some tips and ideas. What can a woman do to help herself?
Okay, so I like to go back to the basics, because if something is complicated, chances are we won't do it. So I like to simplify things, and I like to just remind people that actually your body was built to be in a state of wellness. And whenever you have, whenever you're feeling symptoms, or actually symptoms are signals that are coming from your body telling you that something is not right. So just knowing that you have that innate ability to restore the balance and get back to, health, that's actually a great starting point. Just knowing that it's possible is a great starting point. That's what I start with. And obviously, it may not be an obvious journey, in a sense that you may not know what steps to take, but just knowing that there's resources out there, there are people that you can lean onto who can show you the way, especially if you find someone that's done what you're trying to do, that actually it eases the load a lot, because now you are working with it's almost like flying with people who know how to fly instead of going to instead of trying to get a chicken to teach you how to fly, you know. So that's one thing I find it helps. You know, whatever it is I'm trying to do, I always try and see who has done what I'm trying to do, and I connect with that person, and I learn. And I find that's actually a shortcut, because they'll show you what blind spots you may not even be aware of. You know, things that you need to be taken care of that you're not even aware of. So yeah, that's the advice I would give.
You know, I'm impressed with your energy.
Thank you.
Because it's a very specific thing that you do. Do you work with just people around you, or do you work online? How is your business setup? My audience are women as us, who are coaches and mentors, and I love to. I'm enjoying your example, because you don't have the normal. You are not living in Europe or United States, right, or Canada or Australia. So we need, when we live in Africa and we don't have a lot of things available for us, we need to be more resourceful, and that makes us super powerful. And you have that power. Even if I had no diabetes, I was working with you anyway, because you have that flame there, and it's beautiful. How do I think I lost you audio? No, wait. Can you talk with me? Oh, okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What kind of women do you work? What kind of what clients? Where are they from?
So because look, I think what COVID did is it opened up the world. We are now more connected than we were before. So I am open to helping anyone that has access to the internet and can connect to Zoom like we've just done. And, you know, so really I help people locally, and those that are lucky enough to be able to meet with me physically, I get to see them. But really, if we can connect over email and over the phone and like this on Zoom, then I'm happy to assist.
But how do you advertise? How do you advertise your work?
So it's actually been word of mouth for now. So I've worked with a couple of people that I used to work with, and because I'm an engineer by profession.
Oh,
so
you are an Easter egg. Yeah, each time it comes out something new. Okay.
Surprises all the time. So I think people that saw my journey and my transformation then started asking, so what's happening? Why? I mean, you've lost so much weight, you've transformed your health. What have you done? Then I was like, okay, I could either help this person for free, or I can, you know, the first people that I worked with, it was for free, obviously, because I didn't believe that I could actually charge for that kind of service. But then I realized the power that happens in terms of what happens when you hold people accountable, right? And when you create that space where you can then hold them accountable and guide them, and they, the transfer of trust and belief. So then, yeah, that's how it went. So people would just tell other people when others see what changes others have made, then they ask. So it's been word of mouth, really. It's only recently, actually, I made the decision beginning of April that I now want to spread my wings and help people beyond the borders of Africa, because I've had a number of clients from South Africa as well.
Oh, nice. I have a question for you, because cultural women in Africa until today, how is the weight connected with the standards of beauty? Because I know in Africa it's different, and diabetes have a place to work there, right? Can you explain to people who don't know what I know and what you know? Can you explain to them how is beauty in Africa, and how that is connected with weight?
So I think the typical African physique is you are like very curvaceous, right? So you've got like
beautiful.
I don't want to call it, yeah. So very curvaceous. So you've got so that's how it is.
I know what you're going to do. You got all.
Exactly. And the hips and the bums, everything. So
everything.
So it's part, and even the way we dress, right? So we accentuate those parts of our bodies. We show them off. We're very proud of them. And unfortunately, there's a very thin line between where you can be big and healthy, and then where you can be big and then, all these other opportunistic issues come into play, which is where the lifestyle aspect comes in. Because I know of people that are fit and healthy and are big, and then you can also get a big person that has a sedentary lifestyle, not eating right, and and not active at all, and that's where the problem is. So it really is a mindset shift in terms of, I can still be beautiful and not attract any kind of illnesses or disease. But also what is the biggest change is just how people feel in their bodies, because when a person changes how they eat, then they realize, oh my goodness, I've got so much energy now, so things are just easier, mental clarity, and then it's like, okay, I know I can do this, and then it's not even an issue what size they wear anymore, because it's about how they feel in their body.
What kind of coach are you?
What kind of coach? I like to call myself a lifestyle transformation coach. But yeah,
but
that's
what
I
kind?
do.
Are you a tough one, or are you a sweet one? Or
I'm very hard. I can actually tell. So it depends. It really depends, because I know sometimes, a person would really need that nice, loving guidance. But I also do loving, how do I call it? I like tough love. Hey, I also can do that, where I can call you up and say, look, if this is where you're going, you're not going to get to where you want to, so you need to change it up. I can be like a mother. Hey, you know how moms are. One day you just
in
want
Africa.
Especially
in Africa.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
It can be sweet, like one moment.
What kind of mom are you? What kind of mom are you?
I like to think that I'm a very level-headed mom. I've got young kids, so my oldest is just turned 6, and the youngest is 2, turning 3 in July. So I need a lot of energy to keep up, and I need to be open-minded, because they've got all these questions and they like to test boundaries. They like to, So I think I'm very open-minded. I can be strict when I need to, and I also like to play, or let them get away with some mischief sometimes.
What is on the future for you?
What's on the future for me? It's more growth and more, and just doing more, helping more people, ushering more people to better health, showing moms that they can actually be better role models. I think that's what's in the future.
And I have a question. Do you know something is coming? I feel downloads when I'm doing podcasts. So, do you know how much money you want to make for months or for a year? Do you have a number?
I have an idea. I have a number, yes.
Do you think about that number every day?
Lately, I've been thinking about it every day.
Nice. How is your life going to change when you achieve that? What are you going to
Drastically. I'm going to change. So a lot of things are going to change. Firstly, I'll be more present with my kids, because then it'll mean I can let go of some of the things that I'm doing that are actually eating up my time. So that will change. And I'll actually be able to, when you're not stressing about the next bill, if it's going to be paid or not. So that will be a whole, load off my shoulders. So a lot will change. I'll probably be, not probably, I'll be able to take vacations as and when, like frequently. That's what I want to do, explore the world with my kids.
Wow. Do you have girls?
Yes, 2 girls.
What you want for your girls on the future? What you want them to say to you when they are?
I want them to be inspired to go after their dreams and make the changes that they want to make. I have no idea what they will want to do with their lives, but I'm just hoping that I'll be able to support them.
Oh, you will. You will. The download I was getting is probably the next thing you are going to teach is to other women how to be a coach and make money online.
Nice.
Right?
Exciting.
Yeah. And because of that, So what I do is I'm an amplifier. I help women to grow and expand their reach, finding more clients, grow online, all of that. So I'm going to do something crazy than I never did, but I hope you are ready. I have a group of women that I work with, one-to-one in sessions and in groups, and I would love to give you a scholarship for that. So you can learn with me how to grow your business, and you can go and do all the rest and help other women to do that. Are you in?
It sounds exciting.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm speechless. You've taken.
I'll take you under my wing for 1 month, 1.5 months. We will see one session a week. We work together. We brainstorm ideas, and you go and you explode for the rest of the world.
Awesome. I appreciate that greatly.
No, don't be. It's like a selfish pleasure of giving.
I'm so happy.
Because I know what is. I know what is to live in Africa. I grew up in Africa. And even if I was the only white child on Africa, and obvious, my life was much more different than the life of other people. It's certain, part of my identity, you're going to make me tear up now, comes from all the powerful African women then hold me when I was growing up, and all the magicians and witchcraft and all the beautiful moon and all the power then we have when we grow up in Africa, then nobody can understand if you don't. And I want you to grow, explode, and go and teach other women how to do the same. No,
I'm on for it. I'm in. I'm in. It's
nice.
Such an honor.
So I'm going to, do you have WhatsApp?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you give me WhatsApp on the end. I'll add you on the group, and I have recorded material as well that you can look for. You can help me. Probably we can help each other. You can help me building other things. Give me your ideas. Your mind is fresh. And my job with you is to amplify your work and really help you growing your business, making more money. We are going to talk about money. We are going to talk about all of that in off. We don't need to talk now. And I just want you to do what you want, because it's my way to give. Today I was walking. I'm in Mexico, so for you it's more late than it's for me. I was walking, and one of the things of getting and being paid as you want is giving back. So I want to give you. I want to give you because from everyone that I interview, I never did do that, and I'm doing that with you because I feel it. I feel it, sister. I know how it is. Okay. Before we wrap this and then we have a little conversation when it's off, what message did you have for yourself in the moment then you get diagnosed? If you could go back in time, choose that moment and you could give a message to your younger self.
I remember just being scared. It was a scary moment, and what I would want to tell her now, right? Now that I'm here talking to her, I wanted to know that she can do this and she can actually change the script. It doesn't have to be the same journey that my mother walked, and I can change the script and change the history of diabetes in my family, because that's possible. And I did it.
Congratulations, my love. Where people can find you online?
So my online presence right now is purely on email. So if people are happy to reach out on email,
that is going to change. That is going to change. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
But that's the only place that people that I know when a person reaches out, then they can get my attention. I'll be able to respond. But otherwise, I'm also on Facebook. I don't even know what my Facebook handle is.
Oh my God, girl. You are leaving so much money on the table.
It's Sibongile Vilagati, but I know there's quite a number of us, so I have no idea how to differentiate at this point in time.
Okay, don't worry. We are going to do a different podcast in 1 month or 2 months, and we are going to talk about this. Is that okay?
That's
okay.
Awesome.
Send a message to women in general.
You are so powerful. You are loved and you are supported. If only you knew. But if you ever are in doubt, just listen to that small voice that you know always tells you you are loved and you are supported. And you're more powerful than you think. That's
Beautiful.
what I think.
Beautiful. Okay, my love, I'm going to say bye to everyone listen to this interview because I want to talk with you. And if you want to say bye, please do so. It's your time.
Bye. It was so lovely hanging out with you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and to tell who's the next person who should get a scholarship for me. But for now, I'm going to work with this beautiful princess. Thank you so much. I wait for you on the next